Today we're looking at the Omaker Portable Bluetooth Speaker. I don't really see a model number anywhere or anything, so that's just what I'm going to call it. Little speakers like this are a pretty common thing for people to buy, I feel like. Make a good Christmas gift too if you need an idea, so there's one for you. Right now it's going to run you between $30 and $40 on Amazon, and every once in a while there's a sale that'll give you a few bucks off too, so if you keep a watch on it, you might get lucky. So Omaker markets this as a 10-watt speaker, but in reality it's two 5-watt drivers, so it's kind of deceiving. It's still the loudest speaker I've used under 40 bucks, but I think it's just a shady way to advertise your product. I don't like that. It's compatible with basically anything that'll send sound via Bluetooth like you'd expect, and you can also use an aux cable to plug in manually if you want, so that's cool. So it's not winning any points for style, but it's also not terribly ugly either. It's just kind of there, doing what speakers do. It is kind of deceiving though, because that little grill design extends almost the entirety of the speaker, but you only get sound coming from the front instead of every direction like you would expect. As far as actually doing what speakers do, projecting sound, it gets pretty loud considering how portable it is. If you were in a small room like I am when I make these videos, it would be obnoxiously loud, so that's a really nice plus. Sound quality could be better, but it's not to say it's bad, and you probably won't care unless you're an audiophile. I've just used other wireless speakers in the price range that have better quality sound, but it comes at the expense of not being quite as loud. The bass can be kind of hollow at times, and it just makes some songs sound a little weird, and the highs could be a little bit crispier too. But that said, the sound doesn't crack at the highest volume either, so that's a nice plus. I don't really see an estimated battery life anywhere, but I've been able to listen to music consistently for about 3 hours in a row, so I'd say you're looking between 4 and 6 hours before you gotta charge it, and it just uses a standard micro USB charger. The controls on this are terrible though, seriously, I don't know who approved this. To power it on, you gotta press and hold the little dial in the back that pushes in, and then it makes a noise to turn on. And you would think to raise the volume, you just snap the dial quickly one way or the other and it'll change the audio level. But that actually changes the song, and that can be really annoying when you're in the middle of listening to music. You have to hold the dial on one side or the other to adjust the volume. It's weird. I guess you get used to it, but it's just kind of counterintuitive. Bottom line though is, if you're looking for a good little speaker to entertain with a party or just use casually, this one will do that just fine. It's not the best sounding audio quality in the world, but it's far from the worst. It's a solid little speaker that gets really loud. If you want one that just does that and you don't really care who makes it, then this is a good buy.